Good afternoon, YouTube. I wanted to do just a quick update. I haven't been making any videos lately. Work and just a lot of stuff. I've been busy, so I haven't been making anything. One of the projects I've been working on is a new garage, and you're looking at it. Yes, it needs an actual building, but here it is. It's going to be the new home for the rides. It's a 30 by 40, 30 this way, 40 that way, for those who can't tell by the camera. And after I decided on the building and the size and actually got the concrete poured, I got thinking maybe it wasn't big enough, but it's what I got for now. So the plans with it are, it's going to house the bikes, obviously, and all my other stuff, riding mower, tools. Right in the middle here, it's going to be a 3-bay garage. I've got cutouts there, there, and there for bay doors. And right in the middle, I'm going to be putting a car lift, 2-post car lift. The concrete on the edges out here is a 12-inch footer, 12-inch by 12-inch. And in the middle, the slab is 4 inches. It's 3,000 PSI fiberglass reinforced concrete. So it should be plenty sturdy. I made sure that I researched the lift that I was interested in getting to see what the minimum requirements for that was. And it actually said you could get by, I think it was 6 inches concrete at 2,500 PSI or 400 at 3,000. So I went with the 4 inches at 3,000 PSI. It was a little bit cheaper, but not much, because the fiberglass reinforcement jacked it up a little. However, that was negligible compared to what the rebar would have cost, that wire mesh that you would put in the concrete. And then I had somebody come in, and I've never really shown much of my property, but around the back of the property here, where you see those houses, that was all overgrown with these, I guess they're like mulberry trees. I don't really know what they're called, but they grow like weeds. They start out little. They actually start out like a little weed. In fact, I probably can find one here and show you. Yeah, right here. This little joker. This thing, that will actually grow into a tree if left unattended. And I've probably still got at least one of those around here also. But anyway, I had somebody come in and do forestry mulching, because I had pushed a lot of them down with a tractor when I was grading the lot for that concrete. So I pushed a lot of the trees down, and they were just laying here, and I had planned on maybe burning them, but there were so many of them, I'd be burning for weeks. So anyway, I found somebody that came in and did forestry mulching, and for under $1,000, he forestry mulched everything along my property line here, behind the fence. I didn't have anything growing out there. These things are able to be kept in check if you mow them, but once they become an actual tree, and they get, well, I'll show you one in a second, they get actual girth to them, and you can't mow them over anymore. So, but anyhow, yeah, for $1,000, well, it was actually $900. He came in and forestry mulched this whole thing, which is pretty cool, because now this will all break down, make the grass nice and fertile, and I should have some, or the ground nice and fertile, and I should have some nice grass coming in later on. What I've got to do now is tear that shed down. That shed was here when I bought the property, and I've never used it. It's always been falling apart. It's just gotten worse over the years. I got to get rid of some stuff that was left here by whoever owned the property before me. But this tree stump is actually one of those mulberries. And what I'm holding here is one of them young. They grow really fast, and they will get real big if you don't do something with them. So I cut this one off and put some tree killer on the stump, the cut stump end, so that'll kill the rest of it down through to the roots. And then I've got to come back through here because the mulcher couldn't get back into this tight area. So I got to come back down here with my chainsaw and cut this stuff down, drag it out and burn it. But I'm not worried about it. It's just so much better than it was. And all the way down, it was all covered in these trees. So I'm happy with it. And I'm gonna be very happy when the garage is up. So for the rest of the night tonight, I am starting to do a burn pile. Actually, I've got the burn pile. I'm gonna start burning it here shortly because the mulcher couldn't get stuff that was in the fence, and a lot of these trees grows up into the fence line. So I've still got some to clear out. Oh, there's one of those mulberries right there. And again, I don't know if they're called a mulberry, but the really broad leaf. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but the light green broadleaf, that is one of those trees. So I've got to cut that one down and get it out here and burn it. This is what it does right here. That's it. Right there. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's what I'll be doing the rest of the night, burning that, cleaning up around here, whatever I can. I got a Christmas tree to drag out and burn. But I just wanted to be able to show you the new garage. Hopefully it's going to be delivered, I would say, within the next month. It's going to be a steel building. They make it, bring it, and set it up. All I got to do is get the concrete ready. So there's the cutout for my bay doors. It's going to be good times. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. I'll try to update soon.